What if I told you that the secret to living a longer, healthier life is not just about how many steps you take, but about how you take them? For years, people have chased goals of 6,000, 7,000, and now even 10,000 steps a day, believing it to be the gold standard of fitness. But in Japan, a country famous for its health and longevity, a unique walking technique has been quietly shaping the way that people move around for centuries. So today, let us find out which really matters more, the 10,000 steps rule or the Japanese walking method. First, let's understand why walking matters. Walking may look like a simple everyday activity, but science shows that it is one of the most powerful exercises we have. Regular walking improves circulation, reduces blood pressure, strengthens our muscles, burns some calories, and also lowers the risk of heart disease and diabetes. When we talk of vascular health, walking is medicine. Each step activates the calf muscles, which act like powerful pumps and natural pumps too, to push the blood back towards the heart, hence improving the circulation in your legs. Even for people with artery blockages, we have seen that when exercise walking is done as a prescription, then they do note an improvement in the number of collaterals. And so it is one of the most proven methods to consider even before procedures are done. So yes, walking is not just exercise, it can be therapy. But how we walk can make all the difference. Japan has one of the highest life expectancies in the world. On average, Japanese women live over 87 years, while men around average of 81 years, far above the global average. And the country also has one of the highest numbers of people who have crossed their centuries. Yes, people living beyond 100 years, and that is Japan for all of us. And we must understand, why is Japan so far ahead? Well, it is a combination of multiple factors: a balanced diet, less processed foods, a culture of mindfulness, good community support, and yes, daily movement. The Japanese lifestyle naturally integrates walking, whether it is commuting, shopping, or simply being outdoors. Unlike many parts of the developed world where cars dominate, walking is still central to Japanese culture. But what makes Japan unique is not just the amount of walking, but the way they do it. And I will tell you about two unique ways which the Japanese have been following all these years. Before diving into the Japanese technique, let us quickly talk about these 10,000 steps. This concept also actually started in Japan. That was way back in the 1960s, when a company launched a pedometer, which was called as Manpo K, which literally means 10,000 step meter. And it was more of a marketing idea than a scientific discovery. Over time, this magic number caught on worldwide. People began aiming for 10,000 steps as a benchmark for fitness. But studies now show that even 6,000, 7,000, or even 8,000 steps a day significantly reduces the risk of premature death, especially in people who are at early 40s and 50s. For seniors, even 4,000 steps daily can provide benefits. So while the 10,000 steps rule is not a magic number, it still encourages consistency and accountability, which is valuable. Now let us understand the two Japanese walking techniques. Now that's where the things get interesting and fascinating. The first Japanese walking method I'm talking about is called as Nambu Aruki. Yes, it is very different from the way that most of us walk. Normally when we walk, we move opposite limbs together. So when the right leg steps forward, the left arm swings forward and vice versa. And this is called as contralateral walking, and it is the standard human gait. But in Nambu Aruki, the same side arm and leg move forward together. And it's a little difficult to understand. See this video. So when the right leg steps, the right arm also swings forward. At first, this feels unusual because it goes against our natural rhythm. But historically, samurai and even the long distance travelers in Japan used this technique. It was considered more energy efficient, especially when walking long distances or carrying loads. And modern trainers who study this method say that it helps align the body, reduces unnecessary twisting of the torso, and also engages the core muscles better. It also encourages a straighter posture and reduces stress on the hips and knees. So, in simple words, it is walking with a conscious, coordinated, and upright movement. Now, there is another Japanese technique also called as Shinrin Yoku or forest bathing, which is mindful walking in nature. And studies show that this lowers stress hormones, boosts immunity, and improves mental well being. So, Japanese walking is not just about movement, but about awareness and harmony with the environment. But remember, Japan has not stopped at only posture based techniques. Researchers also developed another highly effective method called as interval walking or intermittent walking, which alternates between fast paced walking and slower recovery walking. Now, what this approach does is it adds intensity without requiring more time. Walking, we often see it as steady and repetitive, but adding variation can really transform it. This interval walking alternates between short bursts of fast walking with slower paced recovery walking. This simple shift makes this walking far more powerful. A typical routine would look like 3 minutes of brisk walk and 2 minutes of slow, and this cycle is repeated for a total of 30 minutes. Japanese researchers found that adults who followed this method improved stamina, lowered their blood pressure, controlled their blood sugars better, and built leg strength much faster than those who walked at only a single pace. It also helps break the monotony of step count chasing, keeping the walks fresh and enjoyable. In short, intermittent walking turns your daily walk into a heart-friendly, muscle-building workout without needing extra equipment or gym time. It is even beneficial for older adults and those looking to improve their cardiovascular endurance without overstraining the body. And how is it different? When most of us walk, especially in our city settings, we often do it without awareness. Think about it. We are hunched over our phone, we are rushing to only finish our steps, or walking only inside your hall or even at the mall. The focus is usually on the number displayed on our smartwatch and not on the quality of movement. The Japanese approach is quite the opposite. It emphasizes posture, balance, and controlled breathing. So instead of dragging your feet or slouching, you walk tall, align your body, and move deliberately. Even if you cover fewer steps, each step is more efficient for engaging your muscle and improving your circulation. And this is the key difference. In our routine approach, we chase quantity, but in the Japanese approach, they emphasize on quality. And is there any scientific evidence behind it? Yes, definitely there is. A 2021 Japanese study compared structured walking techniques with unstructured step counting. And those who practice techniques like Namba walking for only 20 minutes a day showed better cardiovascular improvements and posture stability as compared to those who simply aimed at higher step counts. Many other Japanese studies have also examined the role and importance of intermittent walking, and participants who practiced alternating fast and slow walking for 30 minutes 4 times a week showed greater improvements in their overall aerobic capacity, leg strength, and the blood sugar control compared to those who walked at their regular steady pace. Our body gets used to the regular steady pace, and that is why this shows that when you do a variation in the intensity, even in short bursts, that is the actual health benefit that walking gives us. For vascular health, remember walking is one of the best non-surgical treatments. And when you combine it with correct walking technique to ensure that your calf muscles fully contract, you will definitely get the maximum benefit. But if the posture is poor or steps are shallow, the calf pump is less effective. This Japanese walking style aligns the body and engages the core, enhancing the pumping action of the calf. Now, let me tell you or break a few myths around walking. The first myth is that if you do not hit 10,000 steps a day, you have failed. Well, in reality, even 5,000, 7,000 steps also can be beneficial if done consistently. An easier habit is to achieve 5,000 on a daily basis and then move ahead. Myth number 2 is that walking faster is always better. Yes, speed does help to burn calories, but posture and form also matter because they help in preventing injuries. And myth number 3 is that walking is only for weight loss. But in reality, walking improves the mood, reduces the stress, strengthens the circulation, and boosts our immunity as well. So, which is better? Well, the truth is that none is better, but it's about choosing the right balance between the Japanese walking technique or the 10,000 steps goal. Both approaches are valuable, but remember, counting steps gives you discipline and motivation, while Japanese walking improves efficiency and posture. So the best part is to have a combination of both. So when you add the combination of both, a definite step counting with the intermittent walking technique, you cover all the three aspects of health: quantity, the steps; quality, the technique; and intensity, which is the interval pacing. And that is the true winning combination for long-term fitness and vascular health. Talking of remaining fit, have you tried out these exercises that can do wonders for your body? See this video and let me know.